Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's the Marvelous Beauty. I'm back everyone. Yay! I missed you guys, and first and foremost I like to say thank you to everyone who has reached out to me over the past couple of months that I've been away. And I cannot thank you enough. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative to everyone who has reached out over text message, Instagram, email, old videos, everyone who's contacted me and just said like, hey girl, are you okay? Hey queen, where are you? What's going on? What's up? So this video is going to be a cash stuffing, but I'm not going to like go through all the envelopes. I'm just going to talk and stuff the envelopes to kind of give you an update of where I've been and what's been going on, because gosh, Q1 of 2021 was something else. So we're just going to get into all of that. And shout out to all of the new subscribers who have come along within the past couple of months that I've been gone but here. So thank all of you who have watched old videos and saw something that you've liked and subscribed. So thank you to all of you. And today is actually my first time filming in my office. Well, actually this is my second time. This is my first time filming at my desk in my office, like from this view. And it's my second time because my first time was filming the interview with Rochelle Adamson from Rochelle Adamson Budget. So if you did not catch the interview video, then please go back and watch that. So let's just get into it and get into like what's happened and where I've been and just everything. So yeah, so it's been a lot of stuff. So okay, so Q1. All right, so my last video was like in the middle of January. I think it was like January 15th, and it was a cash stuffing video. So that video I did an envelopes video, and I don't know if I mentioned or not, but in that video, oh actually this is going back to the bank. In that video I was refinancing. Okay, so I was doing a refinance and I was kind of getting everything together. So I was doing like a low stuffing, and I wasn't really focusing too much on any like not too much focusing on any like particular amounts or whatever. I was just kind of doing like all the basics, kind of just like keeping it close. I call it keeping it close to the cuff. It was just a phrase that I use. So I was just keeping it close to the cuff because of the fact that most of everything extra I was putting towards what I had to do in terms of the refi. So that was that video. And then from there, so that was like my middle of January paycheck. So then the end of January, I did not do a stuffing because it was like all I did was kind of cover the household basics. I didn't do anything extra. And then February came in, and February was like basically the same thing. February, I did not do any stuffing. I didn't put anything aside because February was just all basics. But in February, I did get a cash gift. Like somebody gave me a cash gift. So I used that cash gift that I was given towards all of the like expenses that I had, like the cash expenses. So that actually came in very handy. So this that you see me like throwing to the side, this is all of the money that I'm actually taking back to the bank. Because honestly guys, today is April 2nd, and this money that I'm working with right here, this is the money from my March 19th paycheck. So I just been walking around with this money, and this money that you see over here is actually my money from yesterday when I picked up yesterday's money from yesterday's paycheck. So we got paid one day early because today is actually Good Friday. So that's going to be in another video, but you know. So that was that. So, okay. So basically, January, February, I was going back to work. I went back to work in person, and it was very hard. It was like transitioning back from working from home and doing everything online to then going back in person and back into the classroom and kind of dealing with all of that stuff was tough because they started demanding even more. And it was like, wait, hold up. Like, we are doing way more than what we probably even supposed to be doing at this point. Like, you just getting crazy now. Like, this is just ridiculous. In the midst of all of this stuff, my baby went back to school as well. So Ted went back to school, and you know, that was rough for her going back because a lot of her friends that she actually had in the first semester, they weren't going back. They couldn't, for various reasons, couldn't go back and different things. So that was rough. And so knowing that she was going to be going back alone, that was, you know, that was tough. One thing that I did not mention, she lost her dad in the first semester, like close to the end. So that was, you know, that was difficult. So knowing all of that, that was going to be hard. So with that being said, emotionally, she was going to need me a lot more. That I knew. Also, you know, she was a little bit more honest about the fact that, you know, she didn't want to fall behind in her work and she was going to need me in that way. So, you know, good old Mama Lion had to dust off those old college study skills to come out and pull some all-nighters to help out her little cub. And, you know, I'm not mad at that because I'm glad that she was honest. And, you know, I walked across the stage twice with 4.0. So, I mean, if you have the skills to help your children, why not help them? Like, I'm not going to let her fail. So, you know, I've had to pull not some all-nighters because it doesn't take me that long to read a couple of chapters and pump out a paper or two. But, you know, I'm not going to let her fail. So I had to do what I had to do to help her. And so it's been that. In the midst of that, I have some other different personal struggles and things. And, you know, so that's just like where it's been. And then in the midst of that, it was like some other, like, it was just like kind of crazy because I had some little, like I said, I had some little personal struggles. Like towards the end of February, I had like one thing, and it just like kind of like shook me, just like kind of broke me down a little bit. But it was just like one of these things. You ever like have a situation, you just like, okay, all right, like, okay, I just did like everything I could do, but okay, God, I got you. So if this is how it is, then this is how it is. So I'm just gonna go with this, but that's fine now. But emotionally, it like took a lot out of me. So then I got to the point where like I knew I was done with the refi, and I knew that I was pretty much at the point where I had everything else like taken care of. And like honestly, I just went out there and started burning it completely down, like just like started burning it down. And yeah, because I've talked about this before on my channel in terms of like dealing with money and emotions, and like my money and emotions, like they just go hand in hand. They just work together. So however I'm feeling emotionally, it could be, but it is not like one feeling. So it's not like happy or sad or this or that. It's just like an overall energy. So like my energies are very much tied like all together with also my behaviors, and whether those behaviors be good or bad, and also habits. So I don't know if it's good or bad or positive or negative or whatever. So so in an effort not to go crazy in other areas, I opted to not sabotage my health goals, because I've been working like super hard on keeping my health intact and doing a lot towards just maintaining what I've been trying to do for, where is my travel envelope? It's not here. I just used this extra one. What I've been trying to do in terms of getting my health together. So it's like, okay, what's the next best thing? So it's like, okay, well, go out there and burn it down. Go out there and ball till you fall. So that's just like basically what I did for like the month of March, like after the refi was all taken care of. So that's like what I've been doing and working and helping my baby. So that's pretty much it. So now I'm like back on track. Like work is pretty much evened out. I mean, at this point, it is what it is. Most of the kids are back in person. I still have a few that are not, and they're not coming back in person. And I mean, that's all right. It's, it's a personal choice. So if you're wondering and you don't, I'm just like letting you know, no, that I don't have the government's microchip. Am I going to get their microchip? Maybe, maybe not. The way it's looking, probably I'm going to have to, because I was supposed to go to Nigeria with my cousin and her husband, and because I had decided to do the refi, and also because I had to go back, and this semester I wasn't able to do my daughter's tuition like up front like I was able to do the last semester. And I'm doing it monthly this time. I wasn't able to pay for the trip in time of them going. I couldn't go with them. But then also this other thing came up with, this whole V and whatever. So the way my employer was working it, you had to get that within a certain amount of time. You had to get back. You had to then go into the queue stage for another 10-day period after you got back from wherever you were going. And this whole thing, like, making it real difficult. So for someone in my position, it's just like, basically, so you saying that we just can't even go anywhere. So it was, kind of like, it became one thing after the next. So I ended up not going with them or whatever. So they said the next time they decide to go, they will make it at a time of the year that I can definitely go with them. But the way it's looking, you're going to definitely need that particular thing in place. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, in order to go on a trip, and especially internationally. So it is what it is. But I mean, hey, whatever. So that's just pretty much it and where we're at. But yeah, so it feels good to be back with you guys, and that's this what's going on. So I'm back, and honestly, I don't have a particular, well, I do have a budget for April, but it's not like, I mean, it is hard and fast. I shouldn't say that. It is hard and fast, but it is, you know, whatever. Actually, let's see. I could go ahead. Honestly, let me just go ahead. I don't know why I'm going to put these envelopes away. Let me separate them back out so then I could just go ahead. I'll just go ahead and stuff these April envelopes while I'm right here instead of going back through this. I just have to separate them out again. Just hold up 1 second. Hold on. Let me separate them out. Okay, everyone. So I went back and I also went and got the real travel envelope instead of the extra travel envelope. So let me just kind of give a quick update. So for the new people, since in the first part of the video, I didn't really like go over what the envelopes were because I was just talking. So since I just decided to go ahead and go through the April envelopes while we're talking, I won't go through the amounts, but I will go through what the envelopes are. So in the first part of the video, I was stuffing $8.52, but then we did have like an amount that's going back to the bank. So let's see what's going back to the bank, because like I said, I walked around with that money for a couple of weeks. So just got one. So $240 is actually going back to the bank. So we just did what, 812. I mean 812. 12. Okay, so these are my envelopes. So I have to get a new picture of myself for my personal envelope. I guess I have to make a new envelope for myself. So this envelope is me. This envelope is my daughter. So I think I'm just gonna start sending her money directly to the bank account and then transferring it to the account. This envelope is Jaja, my doggy. This is the grocery envelope, gas, household miscellaneous, slush fund. That's for like anytime something goes around the house, somebody comes by selling something, cookies, extra stuff for the lawn guy, whatever. And this is the lawn guy's actual envelope. So these are my regular household envelopes. And these are my sinking funds envelope. So this is my car, summer, spa, my gift. So I always keep an envelope going for a gift that I want for myself. Travel, Etsy, and online shopping. Travel, I am taking a trip for my birthday this year. It's either going to be in July or right before my birthday in August or December. So yeah, but I'm doing it. I'm getting myself 2 nice birthday gifts this year. So yeah, this is what we doing. Classroom. I don't usually have to buy too much for my classroom because my parents are very, very generous. I work in a very affluent school, so I don't usually have to buy too much. And my principal, he's very generous to me. As a matter of fact, he just bought me this, let me see if I can show you. He just bought me this webcam, and it's very nice because I told him I need all the same things at home as I need in my classroom if he wants me to be efficient. Birthday envelope, so that's for like most people's birthdays outside of my daughter, and then anybody else who like outside my daughter, my mother, and then if I have, you know, a significant other at the time, but I don't have anyone, so it's just, you know, whatever. Girls' night out. No girls' night out going on right now either. This is gifts. This is like aside from birthdays. So this is like the retirement that comes up. Right now, a girl at my job is going to have a baby shower in May. So this is when those things that come up that are outside of birthdays that you need to come up with a gift for. And this is my fair envelope, a fair that usually comes in my area, but I don't even know if it's coming this time. But there are things that come to the fair that I like, but I could order those things online, so I still collect in the envelope in case. So that's just so people who may not know what the envelopes are, so they can know. So let's see who's getting what now. Let me just separate this out so I could grab it quick, so I don't keep you guys too much longer. And right here we're going with, I think it's 844. So in all of the a lot of the sinking funds envelopes I actually call the minor envelopes. So in all of the minor envelopes, they're getting like low amounts. I don't like go crazy on those because it was whatever. I'm getting 50 this time, but I probably won't even do too much because I just got I just had a gift card from my kids. When I say my kids, I don't mean my children, I mean my class. And so they gave me an Amazon card, and one of my kids was talking about they had a scooter, and then their mom and dad actually have scooters, so their whole family has a scooter. So it's a set of twins and then a sister and then a mom and dad, so they have scooters, and they were like out scooting and so on and so forth. So I contacted the mom and I'm like, what kind of scooter did you and your husband get? And so she told me, and she sent it to me, and so I'm like, oh yeah, I have to have one of those. So I just got a scooter, and I'm like, yeah, can't wait. So my scooter is actually coming tomorrow. So now I don't need too much, because like once I get myself like a few gifts, I'm usually pretty good. So that was 50 for the groceries. Ted just got like a whole bunch of snacks like 2 weeks ago when she came home. So she doesn't need too much either. And I just need some fruit and vegetables. So I'm good. So who's on 80 on the gas? Oh, up here in the Northeast, the gas, like, you probably heard me say it like back in January, probably heard me saying it like back in December, but that gas was creeping up. It was creeping back up. And I take 93, so now I'm back to about like 40 bucks per tank, and that is just crazy. I think that is just crazy. I was like down like almost a whole like $10 per tank, and that is just crazy. Back up to almost 40 bucks per tank. I'm sorry guys, I have to put these envelopes somewhere over here on the side. Okay, so yeah, but that's what's going on right there. I need to give Mark a call. That's my lawn guy. Let me see. My lawn guy, he is so good. Like, I just love him. He doesn't take advantage. He doesn't come around trying to do stuff just to do it. He is so nice. But the other week when my cousin, they brought their kids out here for me to babysit. They wanted me to just watch the kids, and it was like so cute. It was so nice. So I was in the yard like picking up all the sticks and like gathering them all into like a pile. So I was like, let me just do this for Mark, so when he comes he doesn't have to do any extra on this. So that was that, like doing get a little jump on the fall cleanup. And so I gotta do that. But when he comes, I'm gonna ask him if he can pick up some mulch for me, because I like the black mulch, and that's what I need. Oh my goodness, y'all, I did not mention the other thing I'm doing this summer. Like summer 2021, summer 2020, even though I got the house last year, I didn't really do much because you all know what was going on last year. And I needed time to like get in, settle in, all that good stuff. But this summer is on and popping. I'm having a party. I'm having a big, like, not a big party, but I'm having a party the last weekend of June. Because usually the last weekend of June is typically Pride weekend, New York City Pride weekend. That's when the parade usually is. And that's always my official kickoff to summer. Like, no matter when I get out of work for the summer, as always, that's my official weekend that kicks off my summer. And then I always say, like, my summer ends Labor Day weekend because I usually go to Atlanta Black Pride. So that is my official, like, summer weekend. Oh wait, that was the wrong money going in there. That was not a 50. 50 does not go in there. This 50 goes in here, and two 20s and a 10 goes in there. So that's what I'm having it. And it's my my cousin's baby's birthday, so the baby's gonna be 2 on that exact day, June 26th. So I'm doing it, and plus it's like a little honor because my aunts, when I was growing up, and my aunts that helped raise me, they always would make sure that I had like birthday parties and things like that, because my mother wasn't really like the type to do parties. She wasn't like into a lot of crowds and people. So I just want to do something nice since I'm the one who has like the big property and all that stuff. So, and you know, it's like we have to do it because it's gonna be summer. So yeah, I can't wait. But so that's what we're doing. So you'll see me putting like more in the summer envelope. You'll notice that like from now on, I'll be putting more in the summer envelope, more in my gift envelope, and more in that travel envelope in the sinking funds because of the party, my birthday presents, and my birthday trip. If my birthday trip is going to be in July, August, or December. Yeah, it's going to just depend. I don't know what it's going to depend on, but August is going to depend on what day actually I need to bring Ted back to school. Pretty much, I think I know what day I'm supposed to go back to work. So I don't know. July is really not going to depend on anything. It's just going to depend on like booking the trip and going. December is not going to depend on anything. Actually, July and August is going to depend on that other thing we had already just talked about, that V thing. December wouldn't depend on any of that because it would just, well, you know, I don't know. But that's that. So, what you guys just see me do. So when I said like the sinking funds, I just don't really go crazy on the minor ones. So like on all of these, I just put in like $4 for all of those. Because I don't have to like go crazy on those. So I just put in like $4. So that's that. And okay, now I did that. Now I can't even get it back in. So now that is officially done. And I didn't have my prosperity envelope out the last time. So even though I was out there like burning it down, I did not go into that because it was like there was nothing that was like so important that I need to do that. And we need to take that back to the bank. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this too. This is like so super stinking cute. This is the Skinny Mini what is it called? Happy Planner Girl, the Skinny Mini budget one. So I just picked this up. I got this on clearance at Michael's for like $3, and so I wanted this. I had wanted one of these for the longest, so I saw it, and it's for this year, so I bought it. It was cute. So I actually carry this with me now to just keep track of like what I'm doing day to day, and then I go back into my Clever Girl and then I put it in. So that's it, you guys. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for all that love that you were showing me, reaching out to me. I appreciate it. Thank you again to the new subscribers. If you haven't done so already and you are still with me at this part of the video, please go back, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, leave a comment, reach out to me, let me know something. And as always, remember, you are important. Stay healthy, stay home if you need to, stay home if you have to, stay home if you can. Just wait until summer 2021 and then pop out. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.